Good morning, sexy mamas. Welcome to the Morning Mommy Moment, where we talk about life and motherhood and all that fun stuff. I am Danielle. I have a special guest with me this morning. I have my husband with me. This is Eric. And this is actually the third time that we're doing this because I had a problem with the mic the first two times. I thought I fixed it after the first. Anyway, we really wanted you to hear this today and get this message out. So here we are again. This is true love. This guy's sticking with me here. So we're talking about 3 easy ways that you can keep the romance in your relationship after having kids. Because we all know that once you have kids, they come in, they take over, and it's definitely harder to prioritize yourselves and your relationship once the kids are here. So the first thing that you can do, super simple, is showing up at the door for one another. We've been doing this for each other for a while now, and it seems like a really small thing to do, but when you actually show up at the door for the other person, you're saying, hi, I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy that you're home.
Yeah, so like Danielle said, we've been doing this for a while, and really it's kind of like that first level of contact that you get. And, yeah, you're happy that you're home. It sets the mood, it sets the tone for the entire evening and or afternoon, whenever you're getting home. And it's really nice, for something as little as going to the grocery store and coming back and helping with bags and just, showing that appreciation, making that connection. All the way to the point to where, regardless of how late it is, like sometimes you come home pretty late from,
my fitness classes,
for fitness classes and stuff. Even though I have to get up early to work in the morning, that same morning, I open the door for her. I say hi, and I want to hear about her evening. And so we make that level of contact. It's a nice way to show appreciation, and it's great because the kids can't take that away from you. It's just a habit that you form, and they can't get in the way, and that's just something that we share.
Absolutely. So just physically showing up and saying that I'm happy to see you. And if you give them a nice big kiss or a hug or whatever too, then that just escalates it even more. The second thing that you can do is to up your flirting game. So if you flirt a lot in your relationship, that is awesome. But how can you take it to the next level? Flirting is something that we do a ton while we're dating. A ton. All the time that we flirt. It's that the way that we keep that excitement happening, like keep our relationship energized and our attraction to each other energized. And it fizzles out once we've been in a relationship for a long time, but especially after kids come along, it's like they drain all of our energy. Sure. So for us to keep that flirtatious energy going, it just seems like a lot of work, or we just don't have the energy for it. And it's crazy because it's something that just like showing up at the door you can form as a habit. This is something you just form as a habit too. So whether you're home together or you're at the store together, wherever you are together, you can just kind of, poke each other or, tease back and forth. Or if you're away from each other for a long period of time, which is what happens with us, with Eric's work schedule, we text a lot. And it could be just emojis or memes or just I love yous, or it could be more little fun inside jokes, whatever you feel like. But it makes a huge difference to keep that excitement and energy going.
Yeah, keeping that avenue open is great. It's the foundation of it. It's a display of affection. It's appreciation, love, all those things. What's nice about this and other things that we're talking about today too is that you can build upon it. It could be as mild and as wild as you want it to be, right? You could be as frequent or as infrequent as you want it to be. And you can kind of serve an even greater purpose too if like if we're planning dinner for 2 later on in the afternoon, but I'm at work for the next, 8 hours or 10 hours for whatever it is. We can text back and forth, and we can kind of flirt and keep, build the suspense for the evening up a little bit. Even though I might be at work, I might be busy, and, may not be a great day. I look forward to those texts. I look forward to our flirting because I know it's a way for us to keep that affection going throughout the day. and keep things kind of moving in a direction where we want to move in, especially, later on in the evening, like for dinner or something
Yes.
like that.
And your flirting is something that's outside of your kids, right? It's so often that we can get in a rut where we feel like all that we're talking about is our kids and what's happening with our kids and poop schedules and feeding schedules and whatever. And it's just something that's just for the two of you.
Yeah.
And it also is, flirting's a form of communication, and so many times we have that breakdown of communication in our relationship. So if you're struggling with communication in general in your relationship, this is a very fun, easy way to start communication going, so that then as you talk more, open up even more, it just feels more natural. It's just a progression for you, so it can help in so many ways. So up your flirting game for sure. And the last simple thing that you can do to bring the romance back, Eric named this one, so he's gonna.
So I call it getting after it, and really what it translates to, what it means, is getting after it together. I personally like it's something that we've been doing for a while now. Is we do something physical together. So we decided to work out together a lot. And we got goals, and we weightlifting and bumper plates and CrossFit and all those other things. We do that together because that's something that we want to do. We wanted to get out of our minds and into our bodies, and this is just another way and another level to build a bond and build a deeper appreciation for one another. It's because we're physically going through changes, and we're physically setting goals and helping each other through goals on a regular basis. So that kind of helps root in, love just that much more and that much more through physical fitness. Whatever your physical fitness level is, it doesn't have to be working out. But I do stress with this step that it has to be something physical. So whether it's walking the dog together, whether it's riding a bike, whether it's rock climbing, whether it's whatever it is that you are interested in, get after it together. Do it together. And then build goals through that. It might be something as simple as, hey, I'm going to take a bike ride around the block with you. Okay, great start. Next week, let's do 2 blocks. Next week, let's do 3 blocks. Before you know it, you're going to be at Dick's Sporting Goods buying all sorts of, great stuff, ready to do a triathlon or something like that, or a marathon.
And to your point, it's a great way to start achieving things together as a couple. So I have fitness goals and Eric has fitness goals, and so us working out together is helping us do that and work towards these goals together. But we've also done things, like he's taken ballroom classes because I love dancing. I've wanted to do that. I'll do rock climbing, which is something more of his alley. But this year we set as a goal that he's going to take an acrobatic class with me, because I want to do that, like Cirque du Soleil kind of acrobatic balancing on each other with your partner. And I'm going to do a warrior race with him, which is crazy, and he's going to pull me through the entire thing, I am sure. But it's going to be an incredible experience for us, and it's those experiences that are going to just add to your relationship and grow your relationship. And again, that's something for you guys that's outside of the kids. So look for some of those big things that you can do together, like a date day or a date night, but also on a regular daily basis. So if you take those bike rides, or you take the dogs for a walk together, or take the kids for a walk, whatever it is that you guys can do physically together, not just your normal dinner and a movie, but just getting active. And the more physical you get and you do these other fun things together, obviously that's going to translate to the bedroom, which is so important as a couple, because that's something that once the kids come along tends to not happen as much anymore. Fun in the bedroom. So this will just translate to that too, and it'll be just an incredible avenue. So all of these things, showing up for one another, upping your flirting game, and getting after it together. Simple, easy, and things that you can start doing today. So thanks for joining us, babe. One thing that we wanted to share with you too is that coming soon, we're starting a couples podcast called Warrior Love, and it's just about finding fun and excitement and passion in your relationship, and it's going to be really fun, and yeah, we're going to have a lot of great things with that. So just stay tuned, because that'll be coming up, and I'll share all that too once that comes about. Thanks for joining us, and the world so needs all the love that you're pouring into it through your children. You're doing amazing work. Never forget that you're alone. Never forget that you have a partner and other people supporting you. So foster those relationships for yourself too, and lean on that support that you have. I love you all tons, and I'll talk to you on Wednesday. Bye-bye.